All right, so I have a realization I've been making, which just via talking to other. Also, what is that Fit RX thing?
It's like just weights that I lift.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've started.
Oh,
So
it's like the adjustable
skinny boy
weights.
needs to get big.
Bro's got to get yoked. Bro's sipping mug to get bigger.
It's called a dirty bulk.
a dirty bulk, dude. You need to get more jacks so you can lift your camera higher. That's
Right.
the truth. But from what I've been hearing from every creative is like when they do client outreach, like it's easier to go around just carrying your camera around and get clients than it is actually like cold emailing and stuff.
I believe it, yeah.
And like going to local businesses, like you can quite literally just carry your rig around. I keep seeing memes about people like buying a FX6 for their friend group, and everyone gets a day with it, and they all trade it around. They buy like a Rolls Royce and an FX6, and just start like going out and like aura farming in the community. And I think that most clients are more impressed by your camera rig than they are like the final export.
Yeah.
Of your video. Like if you pull up to set and you have a matte box, it doesn't really matter what you turn out at the end. Like they're not gonna really.
No, especially, I don't know. I started doing more video, and just realizing how like I'm kind of constrained by my R6.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Which might be because of my lenses don't have a lot of stabilization in them.
That could be it.
So that's probably a lot of it. But it's like.
But you have the freaking.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that out every time.
You need to.
I just feel like my shoes are too small for that most of the time. It just feels like it'd be like such a try hard.
Well, if your shoots are, I don't know. I feel like it's worth getting stuff out if it's gonna make your life easier.
Yeah, I mean, so what I did is I used a monopod, and like panned with it, which like was fine.
Okay, I have a secret hack. So the stabilization modes, you need to, if you don't know what those are on your lenses, like stabilization mode 1, 2, and 3, you need to look at that because 1, you're supposed to have stabilization off when you're on a tripod. A lot of people get that wrong, which is stupid. Like why would you turn it on when you're on a tripod? But 1 basically stabilizes everything on Canon lenses, and take this with a grain of salt because it might be different for your lenses. But 1 stabilizes all axes. 2 is like for when you're panning, it only stabilizes like the one axis. So when you're panning, it doesn't like jitter a bunch. And then 3 is for like rapid, like really weird movements that are like super random.
Nice.
But that might help your case.
I think that could help it a lot. But that was one instance, and I'm trying to think of what the other this is probably just a my camera thing, 'cause I know Canon's autofocus is great.
It is good.
But so many times I feel like it doesn't do what I want it to do.
Do you use like the back buttons to like control it?
No.
Okay, that might be where you're going wrong.
I literally am just like, usually it's like,
you're just touching it.
yeah, because I'm like, I don't really I'm not a videographer, so like I just do some video. But
I typically like if my autofocus is being like weird,
I just
I'll,
put
like,
it in manual.
I flick my camera and hit the button again, and it locks on immediately. Like I flip it from side to side, and my camera usually like understands like, oh, I'm doing that. But on all the new cameras, they have the eye tracking, which is literally insane.
Which
you can put your eye in the viewfinder and it sees what you're looking at. You didn't know that?
Which cameras?
I know the R5 II has it. I know the R1, the R3.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So is that what the AI autofocus is?
I think the AI autofocus is more subject detection, so you can put in like an individual person and it'll track it.
See, because I was doing some research into like what the AI autofocus is, because I was like, dude, autofocus is autofocus. You can't AI autofocus. It is AI. Like
clearly you can.
So apparently what it is though is like eye detection and like predictive subject tracking.
Right.
So if you're shooting a bird flying through, it like auto predicts where it should put the focus.
And if it goes, if you're shooting like a car going by, it can do it faster. And if your subject like gets lost in the sauce, like if something goes in front of it or whatever, it will like lock the same spot. Because in the old autofocus, it would lock the same spot. In this new one, it tracks the speed, and then it will move it with the speed, which is nuts. Like that is so crazy.
Which is there's like a whole debate that some Canon photographers were having. I think they wrote an article about it. Where it's like, is that good for photographers? Which like. It does definitely take some of the skill that you need to have out of photography.
Well, so So Michael sent us a text in the group chat today talking about how good the Hollyland monitor transmission system is. I think things like that, where you no longer have to worry about an aspect of shooting, makes creation so much easier.
Yeah, but I feel like it also. I feel like that's a stupid thing to say,
But you can focus on the important stuff, which is always the story.
yeah,
Like, think about the difference when we got, like, lights and stuff. We didn't have to worry about what our video looked like anymore. We could just focus on the content of the podcast.
yeah.
Which is back in the day, like 5 years ago when we would set up.
I agree.
We'd spend 4 hours setting up, 1 hour filming, and the pod would be trash because we'd be tired and worried about setting up the whole time.
Yeah, I actually, so I've been directing more videos than like actually shooting. The other day I had to actually shoot and direct.
Yeah.
That was
hard.
so bad.
Yeah.
You feel like such a jerk for being like, no, that was a bad take, do it again.
Yeah.
But if you're a director, you don't feel bad. But when you're shooting and directing, it's like, wow, I'm a jerk.
You're about to spill.
For making them redo this.
Yeah, because then it's like you can't blame anyone but
Yeah.
yourself. It's just like, oh yeah, like that was terrible.
Yeah. And then I don't know.
You're also not you're not really a confrontational person at all. Like you're like aggressive, but you're not like
unless I'm super passionate and I'm just like, nah, do your thing.
Well, you're not confrontational in the way of you don't start arguments. You just like arguing.
But oh dang, finish one.
Yeah, you'll finish an argument, and by finish an argument you mean yell at someone. But like you won't like start telling someone they're wrong.
Yeah.
So that's kind of this tricky thing about directing is like you have to learn how to direct someone in a constructive way, while also if you don't direct them directly enough, then you'll spend an extra 2 takes because you're being too much of a sissy to tell them what they need in 1 take, which is like super problematic. I have some notes in my phone, so we can pull it up.
Did you see that this Sony A7 IV won Camera of the Year?
That's literally nuts. I know someone who got it, and I almost texted him and was like, dude, that's a waste of money. I truly think that every videographer in the entire world should just buy an additional light rather than buy an additional camera.
Yeah.
Pretty much like anyone's content can become better.
If it's 600D, you're fine.
Well, even just like buying a smaller light to have as like an accent.
Yeah.
Or something. Because think about like, guys, let's be real. This image is super flat. Like, like it is. Because when we're in my office,
looks like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, we have all the like the lamps and like I set it up to be super cinematic. Like you can see the difference in the reel that I posted today and like the ones that we've been posting. Like this image is pretty flat. So like even if we had like some tubes in the back with like a splash of color on these frames, like that would help way more than like a bigger sensor would.
100%.
Because a bigger sensor, I mean, you're just getting an even flatter image because you have more dynamic range. I've been seeing a lot. Do you know what The Devil Wears Prada is, that movie?
Yeah.
So there's a second one that's coming out right now. And I think the general consensus is not that it's a bad movie. It's good. I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot through the grapevine. It's not that it's bad. It's that it lacks the visual nostalgia of the old one. Because the old one has so much life in it. I think it was shot on film, like 35 millimeter film. And so it has so much life to it because it's a little more raw and textured and just it has a warmth to it because they were using tungsten lights. This one is just it has so much dynamic range and it's just like grayed out compared to the old one. And I've seen so many people put them side by side and it's just lacking. Like I don't understand why we can't make things more like happy, like more warm.
Yeah. Well, that's what everyone's saying about like the Marvel Universe is that like the original Iron Man had so much color, and then as they brought in more and more characters, it's just gray now.
Yeah, like Thanos is barely purple.
Yeah.
He's like gray, which is so sad. And the Hulk used to be this vibrant green.
We'll see in Brand New Day though. Apparently, we're getting OG Hulk back.
Yeah, we're getting OG Hulk, but not OG Hulk color. Because the color is like a camera system thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a choice. But, okay, you use Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify.
So you finally converted.
I actually have both, but I use Spotify. Because I'm still on my family plan.
Oh, okay, I see. I will say Apple Music right now does have more to offer.
So my wife's family just kicked her off Apple Music, so I just like signed her up to like for Apple Music. I think it's cheaper.
Really?
Like $10 versus $11.
That's a big difference. It's $12 a year.
I mean, you're saying it's better and it's cheaper.
Well, they have more lossless options. I've heard. So you've seen the new logo.
No. Spotify?
Yeah.
That's a new logo? I thought that was just a thing. It's
the
awful.
disco? No, it's not
I thought it
staying
was just
permanently.
temporary.
It is temporary.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So
I thought it was like the app glitching.
Yeah. So a lot of people have very hot takes on it. And everyone saying they like it, it's not because they like the actual design. It's because they like the going away from minimalism.
I agree.
Which I agree with. I don't like the design. You know why I especially don't like the design? It looks really good up close. They didn't think of how small it is on phones and how small it is on Apple CarPlay. So when it's in the...
It looks like pixelated almost.
Yeah, well, but it looks like it's on fire. It doesn't look like a disco ball.
Yeah.
It looks like a green fire.
It does look way better up close.
It looks amazing up close. And so I think when they designed it, they were designing it on this big monitor.
Yeah.
They were posting it on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. And it looked amazing. It's a good design.
Yeah.
It's not an app design.
Have you seen why people are saying like NFL teams and people are going the minimalistic route?
Why?
Because you can print more of it easily and make more money off of it.
That's true. That's objectively true.
Yeah. Which is also sad.
Yeah.
And then you look at, like, the people say the same thing with architecture. It's like, well, I mean, it's more of a nihilistic look at it where they say, like, the government or whoever's the elite don't want people to, like, look up at, like, a cathedral and, like, be like, that's beautiful. There must be something better. And, like, have hope for the future. So they're beating us down
messed up
with terrible architecture.
That doesn't make any sense because why would you not want it to be the opposite? Like, have architect...
If you're trying to control society, you wouldn't want to give them anything.
I guess so. I guess, yeah, when you look at, like, Soviet Russia and everything, all their architecture is brutalist.
Yeah.
I've been watching, and by I say I've been watching, I mean I watched the first 2 episodes, and I don't have HBO Max, so I don't have any subscriptions, so I can't watch it. So I need to find someone to let me borrow their login for a week or so I can watch it. But the Chernobyl show on HBO Max, do you have HBO Max?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch it.
Okay.
It is quite literally... I knew a lot about Chernobyl just because I love conspiracy theories. It is so realistic. It's like terrifying. It's not a horror show. It's just like it's not a biopic because it's not about one person. It's like a historical show.
Yeah.
It's like a historical drama, I would say, and it is terrifyingly real. And I think it's like 8 episodes, like 45-minute episodes. And they're beautifully shot. They're beautifully edited. They hone in on characters, but without making it... You know how second screen viewing, they're like, oh, this is Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Mark. Oh, Mark wants this. Hey, remember when you wanted that? None of that. This is like a show that you have to dedicate yourself to watching and dedicate your time. The guy I was watching it with... I was watching it at my sister's house, and it was me and my wife, and then my sister's roommate and her boyfriend were there. And the guy was like, dude, this is a show that we have to pause. Like, if we're going to talk at all, we have to pause it because it's that good. Like, there's no room. It's just the story is so elite. So you have to watch that show.
That sounds amazing.
It's pretty sad, too. Like, it's...
In a good way.
Well, it's more... it makes the human side, it reminds you of like humanity because millions of people died. And the story behind it is people were ignoring the problem, lying to themselves and lying to others about the problem that was going on. And it plays that so well. And so you like hate like the mistake. And by that you end up hating the people. Like it villainizes the incident and it also villainizes the people who let the incident happen, which is... It's a beautiful thing. I've been collecting more DVDs and Blu-rays for like when we have kids because that could any time. Like
I can't say who because it's like no one knows. I think 5 people in the world.
Yeah.
Know. One of our close friends are pregnant.
Yeah.
Blew my mind when I tell you I literally stood up like I was
so exciting,
unbelievable.
We
not even the person you're thinking of. So that's 2 people.
Who's the person I'm thinking of?
The group chat. The last photo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, that was nuts. Yeah, a lot of people I know right now are pregnant.
which is
and
crazy. I thought
it's
I was going to
awesome.
have a break between wedding and baby season, and there's not one.
There's no reason to. I mean, if you're financially sound, if you feel like it's like God is like, oh yeah, like this is your time, have a baby.
I
Like
don't know.
if the only reason for you not having a baby is for selfish reasons, then like check your heart, you know? And I'm like at that point where it's like I'm excited.
See, but I feel like that's for you. Like, yeah, y'all are fine. Whereas, like, I still like, I don't want to have a baby in an apartment, and that might be selfish.
A lot of people have babies in their apartments.
I know, but I don't really want to.
That's fair.
So it's like, and I don't think it's wrong.
I don't think it's it's not wrong. You're also super young.
Yeah,
You're 24?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Give me a year or two, have a house,
That's-
like chilling.
that's perfect.
I'll
That
answer
doesn't
later.
make any sense. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, I wanna have an open conversation.
Okay, let's rip it.
So for those of you who followed this podcast, you'll realize that there hasn't been a reel in so long.
Oh my gosh.
Which, full disclosure, is completely my fault. Which
I had a dream last night that I quit the podcast because you weren't making
I've had
reels.
I've that dream multiple times.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have that wrapped up. I think Cort is a cool guy.
Yeah, we were hiring an editor, and the guy that we initially hired on he crushed his audition. Basically, we like had him audition by making a reel, and he did that perfectly. And then he knew he had the job, and he got lazy, and he didn't do that again. So I fired him.
Was it
immediately.
bad?
It was terrible.
I
I'll
didn't
show
see-
you.
Okay.
It's actually comical.
No.
And like, I'm unashamed. Like, I literally told him, I was like, hey, bro, I know what you can do. You showed me what you can do. Like, this is not what we talked about at all. And he was like, okay, like, I'll do it. Just give me time. I'm like, dog, it's been 2 months. Like, I gave you plenty of time. And then this other kid, like, I had reached out to us being like, hey, like, I can edit for you guys. And I had told him, I was like, hey, we already hired someone. Like, sorry. And then I had to go back to him and be like, hey, actually, we just fired the guy who I said we hired. And he seems like he's going to be great. He sent me his reel like super fast and responsive. Seems like a good guy. So,
Come on.
and like we're going to be
The better we grow, the more he grows.
well, that's what I'm saying. And you don't want to say that because most people don't grow. But I told him like what steps were actively taken to add partnerships and add funds to the podcast so that we can raise his pay.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're a key aspect of us raising those partnerships. So like, we're not going to hold you at this price for long. Like, don't worry about it. And also like, we're in a situation where we can raise it without the partnerships
Yeah.
eventually. So like, if the work is good and like, it's where we need it to be, like he'll get a pay raise like in like a few months.
Easily.
So no question.
The good news is that's going to open up other opportunities, which is what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So Cort sent me a reel today. Did you post it?
Yeah, I posted it. It
And
did great.
I love that kind of. I think we should do more of that and not focus on having a nice grid. I think just like if you're going to a shoot and you have an idea that you think it would be a good reel,
It still
just
looks
post
really
it,
good.
you know? Or if I like want to pick something up and like ask a question or like say something outlandish, but like obviously like, within bounds.
It's
so.
still doing really good. It's been posted for 2 hours,
Nice.
and look at that engagement.
That's good. But I think more natural stuff. Like I think we obviously keep podcast clips as the core foundation, but I don't think our grid needs to stay looking like this. I think we can have other stuff on it.
Yeah, I agree. It's just you've been saying that forever and you haven't made anything.
I know.
But you also have.
But now I should have time because now I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm literally what I'm going to take on is actually prepping like full on itineraries for the pods, scheduling out episodes.
Yeah,
including
and partnerships. I emailed back all of the people today,
including like titles and thumbnails, and I really want to start working on YouTube thumbnails.
Also, so I know a lot of you guys have been like you reach out to us for like camera racks. We now have like an entire Amazon page dedicated to camera racks, and if you buy through that, it directly supports the podcast. So there's going to be a lot of like easy things that you guys can buy into without actually buying into anything. There's not going to be any subscriptions yet, just because like I don't think we have the need for that yet. That'll come later, like when we are able to physically add more content.
You know what we need to do?
Well, we're doing t-shirts.
That we said we were going to do so long ago?
What?
Photo contest.
Yeah, we said that we never got a sponsor though.
I think like a $1 or $2 buy-in. You don't need a sponsor anymore.
Yeah.
If
I
you
guess
enough
so.
people do it.
Well, the whole point for me was it's free for everyone, and then like the prize is like $1,000.
Which I'm just, knowing Google Ads and Meta Ads the way I do now, you put $100 behind that,
Yeah,
you're gonna get so many submissions.
that's what I'm saying.
So
So a $1 photo entry contest with like winner takes all.
yeah,
Put it on a meta ad.
I think we could do that easily.
Yeah, we need to look into that. The other thing that I'm working on is T-shirts. Like, we know our audience now of like what you guys would think is like hilarious. So I'm literally those two I sent are not.
I didn't even see them.
They're not that good. Are you on dark mode on iMessage?
Maybe. What is that?
Yeah, you are. So you won't be able to see it.
What is? Oh.
Because it's like black text. You can't see it.
Oh, but it's a T-shirt.
Oh wait, go to photos. Like download both of those. Save both of those. No, save the images. Oh, there you go. Wait, go back to that. Oh, frick, dude. Okay, look. And it has an FX3. Like, so we're gonna basically those are like my worst ideas.
Yeah.
So like it's only gonna get better.
Wait, how are you? Do we have a web? Are we putting them on the website, or how's this working?
I'll explain it later.
Okay.
But we're gonna make like a bunch of T-shirts, and then like we'll post them on Instagram as a poll. And if you guys want us to release the T-shirt, we'll drop the T-shirt and you can buy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we should like.
And all proceeds will like go to making the podcast better and paying our editors.
We should like print some and then go to like competitive camera with a table out front.
Dude, no. Like I'm telling you, I have the plan dialed.
Okay.
I've done so much research on this. And so yeah, like we're going to make a bunch of shirts. We're going to make a bunch of merch. Hopefully, I think we're going to make like some shirts you can wear like on gigs and stuff.
See that it'd have to be for like good quality.
Yeah. It'll be
black.
good. We'll have to work on it.
Like midnight black.
So
I want to be invisible in that art.
We'll do that.
Batman.
We should make a pair of pants.
Oh,
That'd be
that
sick.
would, dude, some good shorts.
Cargo shorts down to that. We make jorts. We should make some Cort and Luke jorts.
Yeah.
That would be our first merch
Our face
item.
on each cheek.
That's genius. We should definitely do that. No, in the pocket, you know how like people do the pockets with the thing sticking out of them? It's just us. But yeah, it's not gonna be like branded merch for now. But it's gonna just be like fun stuff that you guys can buy, and it just happens to support the
Some
podcast.
bracelets made out of an XLR cable.
Dude, it's like the dumbest thing ever. Like, I can't lie, no one would wear that.
It'd be kind of no.
Maybe what's it called? Like what's the cable that you plug into your monitor?
HDMI.
No, the
Power.
SDI.
Oh.
SDI, because SDI is like such a thin connection.
Yeah.
XLR, dude, it would just be like wearing a watch. It would be so big. That'd be terrible. Okay, yeah. Let me pull back up my notes because I'm getting lost in the sauce right now. But yeah, we're adding out like some. Basically, we're trying to provide as much value to you guys while also making an income for ourselves that doesn't require you guys to spend money on us. Because I think a lot of influencers are like, oh, buy into this club and buy into this Patreon, which there's nothing wrong with that. We'll definitely do that in the future when we actually have something to put on the Patreon that's worth buying. But for now, it's going to be like, okay, like you want something off Amazon that's on our list. We get a commission off that. Stuff like that. Like easy stuff that's like, okay, great.
You know what I've been realizing recently?
What?
Compact cameras are so back.
The Osmo?
So back.
The Osmo changed my life.
Well, people.
I filmed that reel on the Osmo.
That's insane. You're gonna make me get one. Stop. I don't want to spend money on that right now.
Dude, I literally set that thing up. I used this audio interface, plugged that mic in that's always on my desk. I had it preset and shot it in 20 minutes.
Looks
It
so
took
good.
It took forever because I had to like nail it. I had to work out the script. Like,
do you think they'll ever let you shoot vertical on Osmo in the future?
What do you mean? I just did.
Like you shot horizontal and cropped it, right?
No, I shot vertical.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's just 3K instead of 4K.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. No one knows. No one knew a difference.
Yeah.
Like that reel looked incredible.
Looks so, I would actually. That's the first time I didn't know it was the Osmo.
Absolute cinema. Like there you have it, guys. If that like this is a $2,000 camera body, and he couldn't tell it was an Osmo.
That's crazy.
I didn't even do like an intense grade on it.
Yeah.
I literally did an S curve, up the saturation to 129 instead of 100. Done.
So I'm having a debate right now as well. So
you don't need to buy any more stuff, bro. You need to get rid of everything you have.
I'm literally throwing it away though. That's the problem. Like I literally don't. I'm not even gonna sell it. It's just getting trashed because so much of my gear is just trash.
I'll take some stuff.
So I'll like put it in a pile and let you go through if you want anything. But
Yeah, and then we can put it on the Instagram story as a donation.
true.
We should do that.
Just like for free.
Pay
You
shipping.
pay shipping. It's yours.
Yeah,
My gimbal, literally. You want it? It's yours.
that's I mean, that's kind of genius.
Like-
You could donate it to like a church or something.
maybe.
I'm sure there's an organization out there, like a nonprofit, that would eat that up, and then you can get a tax break.
Yeah.
So.
But so everyone knows I want my new Leica Deluxe 3 because where is my Leica?
Oh gosh, dude,
I don't know where it
this is not a wireless mic.
It was around here, but it might have been moved recently. But basically, the
If
sensors
knowing you, it's probably on the floor.
the sensors, honestly, it could have fallen. I mean, it wouldn't even matter. Like it's toast anyways. So the problem with it is the sensor's broken.
Yeah.
And apparently that's a very common problem with these cameras.
Which is nuts.
Which I'm like, do I really want to buy another one? But I do because I love it so much.
Right.
And it's the only camera that fits in my underwater cage. But I can get a Deluxe 6 for the exact same price, which I was like 2 megapixels more. Obviously, it's better.
What, you're going from 4 to 6 megapixels?
10, 12.
What a difference.
But I'm just like, I'm having a hard time justifying it, even though I know I need that for like my summer trips.
If I were you, I'd get an Osmo instead.
How much is the same price?
It's $500.
So, but I just like I need a camera for my trips. I'm not taking my R6 on my trips.
Dude, the Osmo.
For photo?
Yes.
Okay, I feel like I would look.
I
stupid.
did it on my Zion trip. It was awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would get a used one probably. I could probably get one.
I wouldn't. They're so cheap on Amazon right now. I mean, dude, you can buy it through our link. Then we get money back.
Come on,
Come on.
dude! I gotta start doing that for everything. Get a link first.
Yeah, just shoot me what you want. I'll put it on the site, and then we're done.
Lit.
It's that easy.
So maybe, but I mean, I just love that little camera. It was like my favorite thing.
Yeah, but you've also only ever experienced like that one digicam. Like
Yeah.
pretty much all digital
But it's
cameras.
like I'm literally going on a snorkeling trip this summer that I wanted for that camera. I'm literally going to Curacao, which is literally just for snorkeling.
that would have been lit.
So it's like I should probably just pull trigger.
Dude, I don't know, man. That's a hard decision.
Because
Yeah.
I
don't know.
also looked into it, looking at some other underwater rigs, and I mean, you will never find an underwater rig cheaper than
Oh
my
my
rig.
gosh. If anyone wants to sponsor us with an underwater rig, we'll put you on the podcast forever.
Yeah.
Like, actually.
We will put your sign behind us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I have some.
Yeah, you got it.
Dude, I'm trying to read. I can't read. Okay. I do have a good note here. Clients rarely hire the best shooter, like the best like director of photography or photographer or whatever. They hire the one who's the least amount of drama.
Yeah.
Like big companies and stuff, because eventually it gets to a point in your career where you're the drama to your client. A lot of people, if your clients are the drama, then you have a ways to go, because I feel like a lot of lower end clients are the drama. Eventually you get to the point where like you're basically the drama, because it's all about your turnaround time. It's all about like how well you respond, and the clients just even keel. Like, where's the link? Like, send me the invoice. Like, blah blah blah. And I think that's a really good indicator of like how well you're doing. Is if it's like, oh, they're not reaching out for a lot of comments, then
Yeah.
you've pretty much made it.
I think it's also different for photo and video though. Like I feel like video people are more drama than photo.
Oh yeah. 100%. Oh, there's so many more variables. Like, can we change the music?
Dude.
No. You want me to redo the entire
As someone
video?
who like, so for y'all, for those of you who know, I am trying to pivot hard into just photo, but my 9 to 5 is having me do a lot more video recently.
Right.
So it's like in my private time, I'm just photo, but then I do some video. But I would in no way call myself like a videographer. I would just say like I'm a photo guy that can do video. So how I would label myself. Like, I literally had to go into our videographer's office today, and be like, "Yo, how do I put a PSD into Photoshop into Premiere?" I'd never done that before.
A PSD?
Like a Photoshop file, you can import it into Premiere, and then it gives you. Well, actually, you should put it in After Effects, but you can't do it in Premiere, and then you can access each individual layer.
Yeah, I've never had to do that either.
But it's like it's so nice because I was like, I wanted to animate the logo.
Oh, I've done the opposite. I pull Premiere stuff into Photoshop like every day,
Really?
but like never really the opposite way. Huh. Fair enough.
But I was like, I just need to show me how to do this because I want to do it and I don't know how.
Yeah, that can be tricky. I got some more notes. Oh my gosh. Okay. The note says the worst clients usually say like we're building a family or like we are a family. Like, like someone will be like, "Oh, we want to hire you, like we're trying to build like this is like we're like a family here." Like I think the worst clients are people who say like as when we win, you win. Like we're going to pay you like more like.
Okay, no, but that's just the job market in general. So I watch so much YouTube. This one guy on YouTube who like breaks down like job descriptions, and like roasts them on LinkedIn.
That's so nice. I need to watch that.
And I mean, there's some insane like there's people that are like, we don't want you if you just want to work a 9 to 5. Like we want you working all the time.
I hate that.
And then it's like $11 an hour. And he's like, what? Like no one's going to do that.
No.
And you're just like, I don't know. So
hey, I will say for an hourly rate, if you want me working all the time, boy will I. Boy will I.
Set a number. Yeah, overtime.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I will never leave the office if you want. So, yeah, I think a lot of people confuse. They're like, man, like this job is like a calling. Like you
Which some jobs are, and that's valid.
Some are.
But
some are.
Some of these jobs that are like that's like. So I just watched one. This girl she was trying to interview at Chipotle. She has a master's degree.
I've seen so many people posting on Twitter and being like, I don't have Twitter, I just see him on Instagram, but being like, I just got rejected from like McDonald's for like a $16 an hour job.
They said they wanted 2 years experience. She's like, oh, I didn't scoop the rice.
Oh, sorry, I didn't cut limes for 2 years. That's literally insane.
She literally had a master's degree. She's like, I didn't even know when it's my job. She's like, I just needed something to tide me over until my job started.
That's insane. I had someone today offer me, they were like, if you want a 15-hour a week position, you can just hop on in, like just text me. And I was like, low key, I might do that. Yeah. Like that would kind of be too good.
I mean, if you're a freelancer and you have enough stuff, and like if it came with benefits, that'd be like ideal.
It doesn't. It's not benefits. Okay. It's like an hourly like.
Because I feel like ideally, as like if you want to pursue freelance, and before you go full freelance, you need a job that allows you to put time outside of it.
Yeah.
So even if it doesn't pay as much, as long as it has decent benefits, and you can make up that money in freelancing. And
I think you have to live in the suck of you do a 40-hour work week, and then there's just days where you don't go to bed until 11.
Yeah.
And I know everyone's like, my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5, or my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Like, okay, yeah, you don't have to like kill yourself. But there definitely needs to be days where it's like, okay, it's Tuesday night, like I have some client work to do, and you just only do that for the evening. Like there are a lot of days where I do that. Usually it's in like Friday morning, Saturday morning. Like instead of sleeping until 10, I'll just wake up at like 8:30 and then work until lunch.
I feel like I usually try to keep mine in the week to give me like at least Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday I'll work after church.
In the week, I'm just so tired. Yeah. And it's like I want nothing more. Because like Mondays we have the podcast. Wednesdays I have midweek stuff. And then Thursdays, Survivor.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's what's goated about my job though. It's like I can do it in the morning. Like Skylar wakes up at 6:45.
That is nuts.
I wake up with her too, and then I have like 2 or 3 hours to just do what I need.
That's insane.
So
And yet you still haven't made reels in 9 episodes.
that's true. That being said, I'll say it off air, but
We're so bad.
there's been some insane developments.
Yeah, I need to hear about this. We need to take a break and go get me dinner, so we can take a pause, and then we have to do a double epi today. Where are you going? Colorado. For what? Family camp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I always
Jeez.
forget about that. That's nuts. I cannot believe y'all still do that. Like it makes sense, but okay.
Are you pausing a break?
No, we got it.
I literally thought he just said we were taking a break.
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But in a little bit. Yeah, we're not done yet. Hey, we're not done. Okay. What do you think of like the new work culture of like using Slack, using Monday, using Trello, using like Sigma, Bligaba, like, you know,
I just use Teams.
message me on this, message me, like ClickUp. Like we have so many.
I will say, just text me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, because it does rush. Like, it's
Like
annoying.
what happened to just sending an email,
Yeah,
sending a text?
yeah. Because then I have to check Teams, email, and text. And it's like,
I can't have. I have a monitor and then I have my laptop screen. Laptop screen is for color specific. Monitor is for crap off to the side. I can't have iMessage, email, ClickUp, Slack, Toggle, blah blah, Gmail, email, Cmail, Bmail, Bmovie. I can't have all that up at the same time, and I
Yeah.
feel like we've lost the plot.
yeah.
Like in all the
I do have
corporate
so
management.
many windows on my thing open all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
But that's a good point. And
I think we've just lost like.
did I tell you that Trump truth socialed a video that I cut?
No way.
Yeah.
What was it?
It was just like a
It was
video.
like a news thing.
Yeah, for the news. Mind you, I literally made like 3 cuts on it, but I can still say.
Hey, you cut that.
Yeah.
You should post that on your LinkedIn.
That's what everyone told me.
Yeah, you should. Like high key, you should be like how I went from like news clipping to like mass publicity. I don't know. You just need to AI like a
Yeah, just like views.
LinkedIn influencer jargon.
But yeah, well, I mean, our Cort and Luke hasn't posted on LinkedIn in
Ever.
ages.
Literally
used to
in
put reels
over a
there,
year.
but Yeah.
Dude, it's not worth
They,
putting
they,
reels
they
on
never
there.
even took off anyways.
No,
To be a LinkedIn influencer, it's a different beast.
LinkedIn influencers like that. When I tell you, that might be the most scammy SEO thing ever.
I was going to say like just like scum of the earth, just like
There's absolutely no reason to do that
It's
other
just
than
like-
SEO.
yeah. And it's just saying outrageous things, which I guess is all social media.
And you know everyone's hitting that auto response.
Yeah.
Congratulations with
Yeah.
the emojis.
And so I don't know.
I will say
I just
every single job I've applied to, every single job has asked for my LinkedIn. So there is merit to updating your LinkedIn like often,
but they don't care if you're posting on
but only
LinkedIn.
your experiences.
Yes.
Yeah. Ugh, yikes.
Like, dude, I honestly, if I was hiring for a job, even just contracting someone, and not that I would ever ask for their LinkedIn, but if somehow it came up and they were a LinkedIn influencer, I'd probably not hire them.
Because it's taking away from their work
Dude,
time.
because I'm like, dude,
I'd be
you
like,
just
you're
pretend to
spending
know
2
each other.
hours
Yeah.
at work. You're LARPing. Like you're actually LARPing.
Like, if they had a Instagram or a TikTok following, I'm like, respect. Like, that's like cool people. LinkedIn is just like,
that is a play though, because the podcast. So out of my entire resume, I think the first thing on my resume is the podcast because it says co-owner.
yeah.
And so, which does destroy my LinkedIn job search history because it thinks I'm looking for
jobs.
co-owner jobs. And so on my thing, it says like grew like account like from this to this in like 1 year with this many views like across these platforms, blah, blah, blah. When I tell you people do not care about anything else on my resume other than that, it's shocking.
It is shocking because even when I've interviewed for like normal jobs, and like I also have like a college degree, work experience in multiple places,
Yeah.
that's always what we end up talking about the most.
Yeah, I don't have a college degree. I have very limited work experience. I have so much contracting and freelance experience, and then the podcast. No one cares about, like, I have like a list of my notable clients at the bottom. I never once have I been asked about, and there's some big ones on there, like government, like organizations and stuff.
Lockheed Martin. I'm just kidding.
No, I would never be allowed to say I work there. I made the AI autofocus for Lockheed Martin's missile project. I know somebody who works at Raytheon, and they recently deleted their Instagram, and I literally texted them. I was like, "Did you get a promotion?" And they're like, "Yeah." That's the key indicator. Yeah. And then I bought stock. I'm just kidding. Insider trading via knowing someone deleted their Instagram account. Yeah, it's brutal. I have a friend who's transitioning jobs right now, and they pulled up the stock for their company, and over 2 years, it's dipped from $548 to $120, which is terrible. Like that is literally like a terrible drop off.
Yeah.
And they're quitting. And so I was like, oh, this is low-key like a good buy period because like it's dropped so low, but they're quitting, and they're like, I know how bad the company's hurting because they're leaving, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm buying stock in this company. Yeah. But all consulting has dropped because of AI. So like, you know, I don't know if you know a lot about consulting culture.
Not really.
But basically there's like 4 big firms. I don't know all their names, but like Deloitte is one of the big ones, for example. And basically most people who go to college who aren't doing like a select job are wanting to go consulting route, like finance or like consulting. And it's like this corporate job where you basically just check Teams all day, check Slack all day, and they're cutting like so much funding to those jobs because now
one consultant can do 5.
Well, consulting used to be like a need and not a want, is what they like to say. Like, oh, we're a need for your company, we're not like a nice to have kind of thing. So like if we were to hire on a consultant, it would basically be like what Coleman did, where he comes in and he's like, okay, like what are your goals? Like you need to fire this many people, like you need to change assets here, like sell this part of your company, like add this to your system, and then we walk out. And now I'm not saying AI is good enough to take over like a major firm, but people are no longer seeing the need for that because it's like, you know, it's like a website builder. Yeah. Like the website builders who are really
may not
really
be as good, but people think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. And so like if you have stock in those companies, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like if you have a stock, that's why the market is like the way it is because so many things have been flipped on their heads. One of the T-shirts I wanted to make was "Ask me about my retirement fund," and it's just a stack of SanDisk SSDs because like that is done better for me than my stocks. And like my stocks have been doing amazing because I selected individual stocks instead of the S&P 500, which a lot of people think is a stupid idea. Don't do that. But if you diversify your portfolio enough and then you just like be patient, you're good. And literally my collection of SD cards has valued way more than my stocks, and it makes me so mad.
I don't even know. I have a guy that does all that for me. I was like, I don't have time.
I know. I try and work with your guy, and I just don't.
You don't like him?
Well, he just has so many people.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a space for me.
I mean, that's true. He probably just has a strategy, though. And he just puts it in place.
Well, he does. But I use I have a firm that I do my retirement account stuff through a firm, where I'm assuming you do yours through him. But he's also like a goat. So
nice.
Okay.
We'll take a break.
Let's take a break. I want some Taco Bueno. So
okay.
# not a sponsor yet.
Yeah.